balls today on Strikeout Beer.
A whole lot of balls. Like so much ball talk, you're going to drown us.
So much.
So how would you use this in the court of law? Kids with balls deep in the ball pit. Oh, yeah, we got to get going. There we go.
And we're live. Welcome to Strikeout Beer, episode number 287. Yeah. With your pals Alan and Rapid Dave. I'm Alan.
I'm Rapid Dave.
How are you? You okay, buddy?
Yeah, I'm fine. Everything's great. Everything's grand. Hey, Lizzie. Hey, Whiskey. How we doing?
Oh, buddy.
Yeah. All right. So tonight, first and foremost, it's the third Wednesday of the month. We were out at Maverick Harley hanging out with Zach from Outfit Brewing. If you haven't been out there, this is you should be, because one, you don't have to have a Harley. We don't have Harleys. We go out there to hang out with Zach, and it's free drinks. They had free Outfit Brewing beers out there. They had a full stock bar. And then on top of that, there was a kind of, what do you call it, Alan? Co-sponsors. And they had free hot dogs, burgers. They also had some extra booze out there as well for them. And then on top of it, cool, like, the dude was out there spinning some tunes. You can get your bike washed and stuff like that. The chicks are back. The gals are back out there.
She was a nice lady.
And she was a nice lady.
Yeah.
So big shout out to, again, for them bringing it back. I know that we skipped like a month. Or was it? It was only 1 month we skipped, I'm pretty sure.
Well, we didn't skip. They skipped
it. But yeah, we were freezing our butts off in January. Yeah. But yeah, big shout out to them today. We're not having an Outfit Brewing beer, but we're going to go NA. We're going to keep it a little bit light. Your old pal RD went a little hard this weekend, and I'm done.
I have on the run sheet that you're done drinking.
Yeah, well, I meant to put I'm done with the show.
Oh, with the show. Okay.
Did I put I'm done drinking?
I mean, I assume you said you were done drinking and that you were done, so I assumed it was in relation to
might
drinking.
Be both.
Okay.
All right, so
it's been fun, guys. We'll see you later. Whiskey wisdom: if you're laying in bed and cannot fall asleep, it's because you were still awake.
Oh.
And Melton's in the house.
What's up, Melton? Dude,
my least favorite podcast. What's going on, gentlemen?
We need to go over there and hang out with him.
We did not ask them about their wieners whiskey. We did not.
No, I didn't. All right, so Lagunitas IPNA, non-alcoholic. This has 28 IBUs, less than 0.0 or 0.5% alcohol by volume. The original gravity on this is 1.023. I didn't look this up. I asked you to look it up. I don't know if you did or didn't. Don't really care if you did or didn't.
But I can.
I mean, you know what? Let's not slow down. Full speed ahead.
Screw it.
So
we're not looking nothing up.
Let's take a look at this beer. You already poured yours, so if you want to show the people at home.
It's a little bit darker than your typical IPA. On the color,
a little bronze, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so either I have a dirty glass or this thing's extra bubbly. There we go.
The bubbles.
Look how clear that is. So if you're listening at home, yeah, very bronze color, with a off-white head on it. Good carbonation though.
Yeah.
There's little stubby little models. So all right, let's see.
Cheers, mazel, good things.
I almost knocked this thing over. It smells like cat piss. So it must be, I already reviewed this beer. It's not bad. It's just, we do NA beers every so often, and we're going to do an individual review about this beer later tonight or whatever. Actually, we have a couple where we can we'll give it an honest score. We'll see what's up because, with a lot of these beers, and especially IPAs, and this being an NA, so they have a little distinct little taste to them a lot of the times. But after you have a couple, you don't really care anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean? So Wine Miles in the house on Instagram. What's up? How we doing?
What up?
So we're live everywhere. We're on Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, Kick, everywhere, baby.
We're on Kick. Okay. Yeah. Hi, Kick. TikTok. That's still a thing. It hasn't been banned yet.
I mean, as far as you know, because you got it up over there, right?
I've got it up so I could see it and I could see us on there. So.
Okay. Well, a couple things we're going to go through tonight. We're going to do a little bracketology. We're going to talk about the SB bracket challenge. MLB, we're going to talk a little bit more about baseball as far as baseball parks. We're going to do a little nerd corner, which I was going to actually clip the trailer and play it and just say go. Well, because I got to do it from over there. So maybe if I had a couple more, and then tired of drinking and all this could be in. Okay. So really quick, we already went through the beer of the night, but bracketology coming up right out of the gate. If I'm going to actually skip to the second one there. If you are not in a bracket challenge yet and you want to be in one, ours is $20.
Yeah.
It's pay the $20. It's due as soon as you join. And right now we have, I think, 20 entries. So The first games start tomorrow about 1, if I'm not mistaken. 11 or 1. One of those numbers stick out to me.
Well, as far as like the first round, because you had games started yesterday.
Yeah, the first 4
Yeah.
played yesterday and today.
Today.
I watched some. Did you watch?
I did not.
No?
I did not. Which equals the amount of time I've watched college basketball this year.
Not even one game.
I mean, we've had it on the TV here, but we've been doing like, podcasting, so I haven't been paying attention to it.
Right.
So, yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. Like, I've just been kind of out on college basketball.
Okay.
It's just the quality is it just goes down and down every year.
You think so?
I think so.
I think the teams
and guys
that,
are players. Your good players are in and out, so you never really get a chance to learn, about the players. They rush to the NBA so they can hurry up and get in the NBA and wash out in the NBA. So,
I think there's something to it. Like the teams that have those players that stick around, and you got a junior senior team, which is very rare. They actually can compete pretty well against the
and those are your higher seed teams, right?
Not necessarily, but
typically,
they're the teams are a lot of scrappy gym players. You know what I mean, like lunch pail guys and stuff like that.
First one in the gym, last one to leave.
Yeah, absolutely. So here's just a little information here. So March Madness, this is according to MGM, BetMGM or whatever. The tournament winner, this is to make the round of 4, which this is supposed to be like. Did I get the winner? Yeah, tournament winner. The favorite right now is Connecticut plus 400. Then you got Houston at plus 600. Purdue at 650, which is I was like, man, look at Purdue making some noise. Arizona at 1100 and North Carolina at 1300. Didn't go any higher than that because who cares, right? And of course, those same teams have the best odds of making the Final Four. If you want to make a bet on, like, say, Connecticut, they're the only team getting negative 120 to make it to the Final Four.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, that's kind of neat. I mean. So I know that you haven't even filled out your bracket yet.
I actually have. I'm done.
You did it.
I
just
filled it out.
5 seconds. Just boom, boom. Did you do favorites?
Boom. No, not all favorites. I throw some things in there.
So the one thing that I noticed this year, and everybody's talking about it, is that usually you have a 12 over a 5 seed, right? Like there's going to be at least 1 or 2 of those upsets. This year, though, they say they're moving away from the 12 or the 5 upset and moving to the 11 over the 4.
Oh yeah.
And so that's where it is. 11 over 5, 12, 5, 11 over 11 over 6.
I don't know. Tell
12
us.
over 5.
This is your story.
Yeah. But anyways, so the 11 seed actually upsetting. And so there's a couple of them that if you go on there, this is something I when people ask and we talk about making picks and things like that, don't go by the seeding in basketball on the bracket, right? Actually go ahead and pull up, say, any betting site. And you can see who the favorite is.
Yeah.
And the seed really doesn't matter a whole lot unless it's like a 1 versus 16, 2 versus, 15, stuff like that. And that's exactly, you have some 9s that are 3-point favorites over 8. You have some other 11, number 11s over the L6s, 11 over 6s. And I was like, okay, well, I saw a little bit and I did this and did that. And I was quite excited about it. But yeah, of course, Connecticut and Houston are your betting favorites all throughout the thing. Someone asked me if I felt like if I was going to put some dough down on some of the games. I'm like, well, I generally do, but it's more like 1st to 15 and odd or even. It's prop stuff.
Well, then also, like, I know a big bet that hits a lot is during the first round under on the first half.
Kind of, right?
It's
like on those mid games and whatever.
On every if you bet the under on the first half on every game for the last 5 years, you're up.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, it makes some sense because even like the big teams they're going to come out firing, but I mean, the little teams are going to either drag ass or something like that. You know what I mean? They're probably nerves.
There's some nerves, right? Yeah. These guys got to work some of these nerves out. I mean, even with your bigger schools, some of these kids haven't been there that long.
Yeah.
So
it could be their big first tournament or something like that. So, I mean, well, let me ask you this. So do you have any Cinderellas or any potentials or anything like that? Like I put in the thing saying, hey, you got any, you got any teams out
there? I got
there
NC State going a little deep.
Okay.
So I got them in the 16, around the 16.
Nice.
So and then I got Oregon in the round of 16. They're 11 seeds, so 2 11 seeds.
Okay. All right.
Outside of that, I mean, I'm pretty much I got like Texas going into the Elite 8.
That's what a buddy of mine did. He goes, make sure all the Texas team make it to at least the Sweet 16 because but I was like, that was like a couple years ago when they were like tearing ass.
Yeah, no, like I actually got I got Texas Tech losing to NC State. You know, that's your 11-6 seed that you were talking about that a lot of people are moving to.
Mm-hmm.
I got a little James Madison upset of Wisconsin going on here.
I got James Madison right here, number 12. Their record's 31-3, 15-3 in the Sun Belt. And they're opening it up against Wisconsin.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I think there's a chance. And I think Wisconsin struggles a little bit.
I got them losing to Duke.
Yeah.
So, I got Drake taking out Washington State.
Yep.
I'm a little confused on that about just one guy taking out a whole school, but I feel like I like his odds, right?
Yeah.
Like
he can do it.
I think he can handle it.
So Drake Bulldogs being number 10 in the East region, their record 28-6, 16-4 in the MVC. Opening up against Washington State, number 7 seed. It absolutely could be done.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's something you could see happening for sure.
For sure. I mean, outside of that, I mean, I've got some of my other upsets are smaller. Like, I actually got New Mexico taking out Clemson.
Okay. Yep. The Lobos are number 11
and
in the West.
Then following it up with a loss to Baylor.
Okay.
I got Nevada taking out Dayton.
Yeah.
And Michigan State taking out Mississippi State.
Did your team? Did Michigan make the tournament this year?
Oh God, no. They're awful this year.
Yeah. I think Kentucky's got a tough first round. But if they get by that, then they got another. I don't see them going far and they just lost to Texas A&M, if I'm not mistaken, in the SEC champion, not the championship.
I got them losing to Oakland.
Oakland. Yeah. So is that the second round?
14. No, it's the first round. 14 and a 3 seed.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Give me Oakland.
Yeah.
Give me Oakland.
I told you.
And then that gives me the 11 and the 14 seed matchup in the next round with NC State and Oakland.
The head coach of Oakland was like, "Oh no, I feel pretty good. I think we're when the damn coach that's about to go up against Kentucky, and they're like, what did you say, a 14 seed?
Yeah, they're a 14
seed, and they're like, no, I like our draw here. I'm like, then they absolutely won. They'll have depth, they'll have experience, they'll have leadership, upperclassmen and things like that.
And that's what I talk about with like a school like Oakland, a higher seed. They're in it because they've got guys that have been there for 3-4 years who have played together.
They're men at this point.
Together. They've meshed.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, everyone in Kentucky, I think they've been on that team for like 5 minutes, except for a couple white guys down on the bottom of the bench. They're on their 4th year, right? But they're not playing.
Speaking of the white guy on the team that I love this year, Shepard. So when I pulled up I happened to turn on the game, months ago, and I was like, okay, let me see what's going on with the Kentucky game, because usually I consider myself bad luck, so I don't watch. And sure as hell, I saw this guy, this name pop up. I go, his name's Shepard? Man, he looks just like a guy I used to watch when I was in high school. I was like, dude. And sure as hell, Shepard, he's the son of the star for Kentucky back in like 1996 or 95 or what it was. So his kid, his kid, maybe I was like, I love Shepard too. I thought he was great.
Looking at my bracket though, and just looking at the bracket in general, right? And I'm looking through here, and I do have to say I am a little bit upset by not having Indiana State in here, because that means Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's not in there. The white guy that everybody's going crazy for over there, that he's like the next Bird or whatever, but
that guy is wild as hell.
He's just wild.
All right, hold on.
But so he's just gonna have to go and win the NIT, and just say, hey, could have been.
I could have been awesome.
Why haven't we implemented the winner of the NIT playing the national champion? Like, you got the loser bracket, you go all the way through, and then hey, let's do it. Right?
I don't have a problem.
Let's have some fun.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that what we're here for?
Yeah,
it's a little bit of madness.
One of my other issues is with the bracket is the play-in game. You're having a play-in game to see if you made the tournament. Why is a 10 seed having to play someone to make it into the tournament? It should be your 16 seeds, right? That's
my bracket erased. I had everything in here. And
are you serious?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I had it all done earlier today because I had like Connecticut in there.
Yeah,
and then I think I had Arizona going a little bit further. I think Arizona was going to be in the Final Four. I think they were going to knock out Carolina to get past them. Houston, obviously. But yeah, no, that sucks. Well, I'll do it again tomorrow. Well,
yeah, or you won't. Or you won't.
Yeah, most likely. That sounds like me, right? I put it together, and then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, I totally didn't do it. Yeah.
Well, at least you looked at it tonight. God, and not tomorrow after the game started.
Why did it not save? It said picks. I didn't. Did you even have to?
You got to go up. No, you have to save your bracket at the top.
God dang it! And I had some bangers in there. I mean, bangers. Dang it! So there you go.
So you got that going for you, which is nice.
Will you watch any games?
Yeah, I'll have it on.
Yeah.
I'll have it on for sure.
And usually it's on like TBS, TNT. If you're listening or whatever, and you want to download I think it's March Madness app, and you can watch all the games right there. It's free.
Yeah,
they don't charge you, and at least they haven't in the past. But yeah, I mean, hell, they'll have it on like all the different True TV. And
realize this is the NIT first round that we're watching in a high school gym.
Seton Hall is in a high school gym. It certainly looks
look at that.
Yeah.
It looks like
it said it was on the
just saying.
What's it called? Hold on, let me find it. I don't want to watch that. The first option was the women's bracket. Somebody goes,
Caitlin playing?
Because after I made that comment about the future mother's room or whatever, and I was like, hey, it's the men's bracket, it's for the men's $20 or whatever. Like, oh, you're not going to do a women's? I go, oh no, I got a women's bracket. Yeah, but it's $50. So let me know if you want that password.
Yeah. Meanwhile, hey, we got to create a women's bracket real quick.
They're going to call me out on bullshit. There's Indiana State right there in SMU. Who the hell is playing in the that's ESPN Plus? Who's playing right now? There's Princeton playing UNLV.
I think there's only one game left. BSU versus Colorado.
Oh, that's going to be on the other call channels. All right.
So. Oh, and then we got MT State versus Graham.
Yeah. All right. Never mind. We're not watching it. We're just going to put on something else. And we got wrestling on, in case you're wondering, folks. Oh, jeez.
You got a 10 seed having to play to get in. Like that just, it needs to be the 16 seed.
Well, the other one's
16 and the 17, right?
Well, they have both of them are ranked 16. So you'll have two 16 ranked seeded teams that play against to become the 16
right.
seed.
They should all the playing games should be that.
Well, they changed it. They okay, we're gonna move in like a 10 seed. Like where you playing?
You got to play in to get to the 10 seed. Like
Virginia got their ass kicked yesterday.
Which I mean, what the hell? If I'm the 10 seed, I'm like, wait a minute, we're better than 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Like.
Why do we got to do this?
Why do I got to do this? This isn't fair.
This looks like a bad cartoon. God, oh Jesus, all that work for that. Yeah, I'll have it up all day Thursday. I'll have it up on my desk on Friday as well, and I'll watch it all weekend. It absolutely is a stop down, and I love it. And I miss going to. So I think the Hookie Lounge, like the ticket. Yeah. Their little Hookie Lounge is up in Durant tomorrow at the big old.
I think they've been out there the last couple of years.
It's massive now, so I'm like, well. Maybe
it's not at Hooters anymore.
Maybe I'll go over there and check it out. That's a fun place to watch games. I was there when they not during March Madness, but when the Minnesota Miracle happened.
Okay.
And buddy, I was losing my ass. I was like, because there's a bunch of New Orleans fans there and everything like that. Yeah. And I was like, oh man, blah. I go, nah, come on, man. We gotta have a little bit of hope. And then so all of a sudden you see Diggs catch the ball, and Lattimore, was it Lattimore? He put his head down to just whips. Oh, yeah. I stand up on my stool. I'm like, God, I'm freaking going crazy. All these, they were just celebrating, and now they're just dead quiet. I'm just
Case Keenum over there running up to the line. Dude, yeah, that was.
I was having the time of my life.
It's good times.
All right, so moving right along, keeping it sports. Did you know that the MLB baseball season started today?
Yeah, like 2:00 in the morning out in Seoul.
MLB opening day this year is Thursday, March 28th. Today is not March 28th. Today is March 20th. And they were in Seoul, Korea.
Yep.
And it's Dodgers versus
the
Padres. They're out there for a series. So they're going to play a couple games.
You had Chan Ho Park throwing the first pitch out with a half Dodgers, half Padres jersey.
Some things are just wheels off.
But yeah, Shohei Ohtani went 2 for 5 with a stolen base and like 2 RBIs or something like that.
I think the story of the day is his interpreter.
Oh yeah.
So what do you got there?
The Dodgers canned his interpreter for theft, apparently stealing a bunch of money from Ohtani to cover his gambling debts.
What a jackass.
He's got that going for him.
which isn't nice.
Here's the confusing part of that story. The Dodgers had to fire him. Well, I didn't know it's Ohtani's interpreter. He's obviously, I'm assuming he's been with them for a while, right? This isn't a team type hiring.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if this guy just became his interpreter when he came to the Dodgers, well, that's sorry on the Dodgers, because like Ohtani had a guy with him who wasn't stealing, right? And then all of a sudden now he's got this new guy who's been his interpreter for a month.
Yeah.
Right.
He's gambling his ass off or whatever. This is the NFL. His ass, would have been thrown out.
And meanwhile, Ohtani only makes $1 million a year. Okay. He doesn't make that much.
God.
He makes more once he's retired, but
Oh, Jesus. So anyways, like I said, MLB, actually opening day is going to be on the 28th. But yeah, 2024 season began in Korea with the Dodgers and Padres face off for the Seoul Series. It'll be for the 20th and 21st. The Seoul Series is just one of the number of exciting international contests slated this year. So the Rays and Red Sox will meet in the Dominican Republic. This is actually supposed to be during spring training. So this actually already happened. I don't know why the story's like in reverse, but May 9th and 10th. And then you have Mexico City with Astros and Rockies, April 27th and 28th.
Okay.
And then you have a London series, the Mets and the Phillies, June 8th and 9th. And we'll return.
Nice.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. I like these international games. I think they're fun. You see a lot of them in the NFL.
Yep.
And so I think it's a good thing. I mean, baseball is kind of an American or Latin American game, type thing, but it's real big in Japan, obviously, in China. Little League World Series, I think, helps out a lot, but this game it's not for everyone, right? It's a little slow. The game itself is just a little damn slow.
Yeah.
But I think it's fun. I think it's with them doing international games is fun. But yeah, I woke up this morning, was driving into work. They were like bottom of the first.
Yeah.
1-0 to the Dodgers. I go, what the hell are they talking about?
Yeah. Well, yeah, the Dodgers come out 5-2. Nice little victory there. Excuse me. D. Hudson got the win.
Nice.
And Jay Brito with the loss. E. Phillips with the save.
Yeah, it reminded me of, recently we were starting to get our reminders or our what's it called? Memories of COVID. And so it was like we broke the news when NBA went down.
Yeah.
When we got sent home, we were talking all the time, and then we're like, well, what are we gonna watch? The NHL just took a break. Blah blah blah. Well, over in was it Japan or Korea? Korea baseball.
Yeah, Korean minor league baseball. I think it was. Yeah. It wasn't even like professional. It was like minor league.
Only thing we had, and they had the ESPN front team doing the calls, and so I was like, wake up at 5:30 in the morning.
Had to, right?
I got to watch the baseball, man. Oh my god, yeah, I was like, Jesus, it gave me a flashback to that, and I was like, oh man, and I miss the lockdown a little bit because but I don't miss the hangovers,
dude.
I like not doing anything and like not knowing really what was going to happen in the world and like punching somebody in the face for a roll of toilet paper and gallon of gas.
It was crazy back then. Like you're just like, what the hell is going on?
But yeah, keeping with baseball. So this year, do you have any plans to visit any parks?
I don't have any plans, but it might have. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind going, but
you're just going to go to the Rangers or whatever? Close one.
I didn't even go to any Rangers games last year.
No? Didn't get the company tickets?
You know what? No, I take that back. I went to one game last year. It's a lot more fun with sweet tickets.
Oh,
so nice with the sweet tickets. And our suite's nice, right?
Yeah, right next to the owner's box or whatever it was. I'm like, yeah, when it's 001B or whatever it is, like, yeah, no. And 1A is this one? Yeah, all right. We're good.
Yeah,
we're good.
It was awesome. But yeah, no, we'll see. I might try to, but it just depends on how the year unfolds. But I'm definitely going to watch a ton of baseball.
I was going to say, I mean, we got the thing back, MLB.TV.
It's now, hopefully they put more games during the day.
Yeah, maybe they heard you read your request and letters.
Yeah.
We do need more days.
One a day. That's it. It's not so hard.
I mean, I know dead of the summer when it's hot in some areas, but if you're playing in a dome.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Then throw it in a dome. Give me a little bit more night action. Like,
yeah, give me a late game.
You had a lot of games that there were some nights it's like 8:00 and it's over.
Yeah, which doesn't make a lot of sense.
Like, why isn't the West Coast just getting fired up now?
Yeah,
right.
That's what they do with basketball.
Yeah,
like hell, their basketball games start at 9:00 here in Texas. You know what I mean? 7:00 local time for them.
Yeah,
it's like, why can't a baseball game start?
Let's do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
that's a travel.
Nah,
he's just sitting there with the ball dangling off his fingers, taking a bunch of steps. Yeah, I hope to at least go to some games. I'll probably go to more Rough Rider games like I did last year, just because parking is so damn expensive at the ballpark. Everything's so expensive, and now after they won the World Series,
everything's just going to go up.
Yeah, and everybody's going to want to go out there. But I'm going to try to do the little Wednesday or Thursday day games.
You know what though? But like here for the first few months of the season, it's going to be rough sledding for the Rangers because they're starting rotations not good.
They need to bring back Montgomery bad, but
well, I mean, he's still there. It's still an option.
Yeah,
no one signed him yet.
Can't get him back,
which is crazy. Like in MLB, you got guys that are free agents till just before the season starts, and these are like top guys. Like Montgomery was an ace last year.
Yeah,
and he hasn't been signed.
Mm-hmm.
Like in any other sport, as soon as free agency opens up, all the top talent's gone. They're all signed.
Ridiculous with makeup on.
I don't. Who were you looking at?
Like Caitlin, whatever.
Caitlin Clark.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
remember that commercial?
Yeah,
like they did like half her face really hard, and then like whatever. Yeah,
poor lighting.
Yeah,
what that is.
Terrible lighting.
Terrible lighting.
But I talked to Lizzie. I was like, birthday's coming up or whatever. It's like I want to go to Colorado, and I think
Colorado Rockies.
I can't remember who was playing there. It was the Rockies, and I thought I was going to try to catch the Ranger game, but I can't remember if it was the Yanks or not. I don't know. But I was like, okay, that'd be a good start. And then I was like, maybe we could fly up for a day game in Chicago. Nothing. I don't want to stay there long. I just want to get in, go to Wrigley, and get the hell
Okay, I was going to say Wrigley.
Yeah. I'm not going to the White Sox.
Love that park.
Want to go to Tampa because I'm like, well, now there I'll go for like a week and hang out in Tampa Bay, Clearwater, or whatever, then just catch a game on a random Wednesday with the other 45 people, But as far as anywhere else, I don't know. I maybe go down to Houston. I don't like Houston fans. They are the most.
I like the ballpark. It's a nice ballpark.
Yeah, they're just so
that
obnoxious.
Area though closes early.
The area, the district.
Yeah, that I remember.
Isn't it downtown?
Yeah, it's downtown, and it's just everything around there just kind of closed early.
Huh.
Like we had trouble finding somewhere to go to get something to eat after the game. Now this was years ago when I went. But yeah, it was just weird. It was like it's like 8:00 and we're walking around. And I'm like, well, they're closed. They're closed. It was like, what the hell? Jeez. And it wasn't during COVID or anything like that.
Huh. The cool thing I like is, especially like with American Airlines Arena, where it dumps out and you're dumped into like a bar or two. You know what I'm saying? Like there's bars down there.
Like Wrigley. That's it right there. Like you're dumped into everything's right there.
That's what I like, and then if it depends on which side you come out on. So there's some higher upscale things, and then some. There's no dive bars right there. It is all upscale, but you get some cool places to go and hang out. But it floods. It floods like crazy. You almost want to stay inside the arena and have a couple more drinks. It is bonkers. But I want a downtown. I'll never get it, but I'd love to have a downtown stadium here because we got room for it. We absolutely.
Well, I think with the Mavs, I think you might get something. Because they're going to open up. This is going to be a casino, and
I hope. I don't mind. I'm on board with that, and I've talked about it a million times. And how I hate that all of our money, Texas money, it just crosses the border, it goes up to Oklahoma, and it goes to Louisiana and things like that. It's like, dude, how much money and revenue, jobs are we missing out on because we don't have a damn casino? Because we can't gamble here in Texas. We do everything else. We can't do that.
Yeah. I understand. I can gamble on my phone.
I understand. Like, there's some things that, the whole online gambling thing, not to go too far off the MLB track, but, the whole online gambling and other things like that shit is like almost a disease to this younger generation. Like these kids, these 20-something-year-olds and 40-year-olds and 50-year-olds or whatever, they're trying so hard. They don't take it as entertainment. They take it as, this is how I'm going to make money. And well, let's just be honest. The casino exists for a pretty good reason, right? They can hedge their bets. They know a little something about something.
They're not a nonprofit.
Yeah. And you might have a hunch here, but then you keep chasing this or whatever. And you hear these stories about these people that get in like $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 in credit card debt because the damn things take credit cards.
Oh yeah.
And most, casinos got to have cash, you know what I mean? Unless you go get a cash advance on your credit card, but that's like
going to cost you.
Yeah. I don't ream your ass, but that's my whole thing. It's like, okay, so I want to have it because one, I'm a responsible adult and I like to have fun. And that's what I like to do. I like to hang out at casinos or, put little 20 on this, or watch a game.
I like to have a sports book.
Yeah. I mean, I just want a sports book. Bring down DraftKings or FanDuel, don't even make it a full on casino, but I know how it is. And I understand the people having problems with it as well because that is an issue. And it seems to be a growing issue here in the country where it's just, people are just going into debt, gambling. Like, Jesus Christ,
get rich quick. Right. That's how
everybody gets money,
it's
right?
It's the hustle. It's the grind. We need to hurry up and get rich quick. And people are not just losing money in that, but they're losing money in stocks, crypto, all that.
Dude, the NFT thing when it came out.
Dude, the NFT thing is.
I tried to tell my kid. I go, it's a scam. He goes, no, it's not. I go, it's the biggest scam. It's for money laundering. He goes, no, that's not. And it's and then like you have like it's that one picture of the monkey, right? But it's like 8 different colors where he's got 8 different hats on and this and that. It's a limited edition. Go, how limited? Just make it yourself.
Yeah.
Just screenshot it.
I want to screenshot it.
Well,
now it's mine.
Someone's gonna want it, man. Someone just paid blah blah blah. That is full.
That's
oh
buddy.
I know. Let's see if we can get it down here. But yeah, and so when it started coming down and whatever, he goes, yeah. And you know what's funny is we went from, I would say we're the generation that we realized it's, scams, internet scams, phone scams, all that kind of stuff. We're like, all right, well, we don't believe anybody or anything, right?
Yeah.
But then it went from like your parents would always jump on it's too good to be true. Well, some people, there's idiots there's an idiot born every minute, right? But then now we were the conservative ones, like, okay, well, no, it's too good to be true. It's fake.
All right.
And now the next generation, we're like, oh, buddy, we're going to make so much money.
So rich.
We're going to be so rich. And so you're just like, oh God in heaven, buddy. Just you gotta chill out sometimes.
Just come on, little buddy.
You gotta take it easy. But and can you make money in crypto? Yes. You can. And
it's more of a long-term type thing, I think, with a lot of it, but there are some people that you can get in and get out. You
can jump in daily,
jump in daily,
hit that dip on that money. Bitcoin and jump.
It's you got to put a lot of money into it though to make it right.
Put a little coin in there.
With how it is, you're not going to be able to throw $20 in there and then
you might make 21, 22, make a couple bucks.
Yeah. But the problem is, like right now, especially with like crypto and with the way that crypto's taxed, if you're day trading with crypto, you're going to get the crap taxed out of it. Right? It's beneficial.
Why does my money, my taxed money that's already taxed, get taxed again?
I don't know, man.
Well, I'm already paying the tax. By the time the money gets to me, it's already been taxed.
It's already been taxed.
So why does it get taxed again?
But the money that you made isn't taxed.
The money I haven't made yet?
Yeah.
Oh, so they're going to tax it one more time
because you made money. So now we got to tax it.
Are they taxing when I lose
taxing it all?
When I lose it though, I get to write it off?
No.
That'll make no damn sense.
It's all
no damn sense at all.
It's all
Jesus. Yeah. But anyways, baseball, looking forward to it.
But speaking of gambling, is there any future bets that you've placed for this year for baseball?
Not yet.
Are you going to before the season starts? You're going to throw a little coin down on the Rangers to repeat, win the division? What are we talking about here?
For the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years, I always put, because the Rangers are terrible odds to win the division, the Super Bowl, the World Series, and so I always put a little buck on them, right? Yeah. So one to win like 1,000 or 10,000 or whatever, right? Well, I think last year, obviously, I didn't make the World Series bet for some stupid reason, but I did the AL West bet, because it was a phenomenal odds,
right?
And then they blew it on the last
day.
I was like, you sons of bitches.
It's the only thing they didn't win.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, so this year, no, I'm not doing it. I'll bet on baseball almost daily because I do like to play because last year I bet on Tampa Bay almost every single day during that blistering run that they ran on. So I was like, oh, buddy, here we go. I'm going to pay the mortgage here.
Bada bing, bada boom. We're going to be rich.
If you did the first 5, the first half of the game and then did like the whole game, you were like just raking it in. And but yeah, this year haven't made any bets yet. I don't know what I'll do other than daily bets, which if I start feeling it out and it starts kind of moving that way, I'll start kind of putting some stuff on Patreon as well about what I've done.
Okay.
I've done some underdog crap, especially during the NFL season. I feel very confident in, I feel good when it comes to fantasy.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so that's what underdog technically is. It's prop bets, but they make you do parlays. You have to have at least two.
I like prop bets.
Though. Yeah. And so most of the time you can get a pretty good odd, or if they'll do LeBron or whoever to score like 1 point, hit that, and then you get to pick somebody else.
J2 just gifted the rose over on TikTok. Thank you, Jay.
Thanks, Jay. But I'm just dude.
I'll throw my normal. I typically throw a few bucks over on the Tigers to win some stuff, and here lately all they do is just let me down, which is cool. Wouldn't want to change anything else in my life. Let's just keep the disappointment going.
The only way I do like a small number on that. Dylan's in the house. What's
up, Busby?
I'll do like a small dollar amount. Something. I don't want to tie up a large amount of money for 162 games because you're not going to get paid out for that until September or January, November, right?
Depending on what the bet is, right?
Yeah. But win a division, win the conference. I don't know if the Rangers will win the division. They're in a pretty tough division, to be honest with you, which has usually been kind of look down on it. Don't sleep on Seattle. Obviously, you never sleep on Houston. They won it last year. Rangers crumbled at the end, and then that's when I was like, Jesus, I don't even know how they're going to do it in the playoffs. But I was like, well, we'll keep the faith, you know.
Keep the faith.
But yeah, I know for that now, I really haven't even looked at a lot of the odds.
Okay.
For any of them, because you know your standard favorites are going to be like Atlanta, you know, the Dodgers now for sure. Hell, they might be the NL favorites.
Oh yeah,
if you got those numbers pulled up over there on Bovada. But
the Braves for sure are going to be one of those teams. There's just
yeah, it's tough to make those long-term bets right now, and especially, but this is kind of the best time to get in it unless your team like tanks, but you know they're going to like come back or whatever. It's a long way to tie up some dough. And it's just not my thing.
You're definitely tying up a lot of dough in that. And for long term, right?
Oh, well, yeah.
I
mean, that's just like I said, 162 game commitment. Throw in the All-Star break. You know what I mean? It goes from what I say, March 28th. I think the last game is after the World Series is like second.
So right now,
November
your
2nd.
Astros are your odds-on favorites to win the AL at plus 325.
Okay.
Orioles at plus 550, Mariners at plus 900, Twins at plus 1,000, Cleveland plus 2,500. Oh wait, hold on, I'm reading this the wrong way. I figured it's going left to right and not up down. So let's try that again. Astros at plus 325, Yankees plus 450, Orioles plus 550, Rangers plus 650, Mariners plus 900, Blue Jays plus 1,000.
I think I did the same thing when I was doing when I broke into the season 2 of the Rangers round. I started reading stuff wrong, and I was back. I was nervous. I was like, I'm reading the wrong. As the numbers were jumping around real hard. I'm like, oh God.
And then over in the NL,
I don't know why I don't act like I don't know what it is. Yeah, I read all this like 2-3 weeks ago.
Dodgers plus 170, Braves plus 250, Phillies plus 750, and Reds plus 1,400. So you definitely got a bigger gap between your top 2 teams and everybody else, right? You go from plus 170 to plus 250 to plus 750 plus 1,400.
Here's one thing that I want. I want those top teams I want them to perform this year in the playoffs. We didn't get Atlanta at full speed ahead or the Dodgers like that. It was like
they're both out.
Yeah, I was like, and would the Rangers have beaten them? I don't know. I think got the perfect storm. I mean, they did have to play the Astros, which sucks. But, you got was it Arizona Diamondbacks? You got the Diamondbacks in the World Series. That's not really beaten. I mean, hell, they were good. Don't get me wrong. They had a real good run, and they were hot in the playoffs. But, at least they didn't have to play the damn Dodgers or the Braves.
Yeah, and then, like, right now, you got the Dodgers. To win the World Series, the Dodgers are plus 325. Braves are plus 500, Astros are plus 750, and the Yankees are plus 1,000.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to tie up any dough. Now, if I want to pick like who's going to win the division or the conference, I'm not even getting that great of odds anyways to pick the Braves or to pick the Dodgers. You know what I mean?
Oh,
so it's not like this is going to make me $1,000. I mean, I got to bet $1,000 damn dollars almost, It's just, you know what I mean? Like there's nothing to do there. I got nothing for it. So, how about this? Do you want to go nerd or do you want to stay on the sports? You have some more sports over there? You want to go nerd?
Let's keep rolling with sport. You got sports?
Nope, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Because I know you had a couple things written down.
Well, I have written down what kind of what it's like. You're talking about. You just threw the option out. Hey, you want to keep sports? I was like, sure. Well, you got sports. Oh, I got nothing.
Yeah.
So me and the kiddo, we went to go eat dinner Friday night.
Oh, if I have the other option now, I want.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get the thing
we go to Taco Casa, and I walk in there. And he's like, is this going to be for here to go? I was like, we're going to have this for here. And he looks at me and goes, well, our dining room's closed. Why the hell did you give me that as an option then? Like, why is that even an option? I was like, well, I guess we're getting it to go then. He's like, okay. I'm like, I just walked in and it wasn't like it was like 9:58, right? Like just before 10 o'clock. We were in the lobby at like 10:17. Just a random odd time where you're just like, this isn't how this works. Come on, buddy. So, but no, so we're going to do a little nerd corner action. We've got the trailer dropped. Did this drop yesterday? Yeah. Yesterday for the Disney Plus series, The Acolyte. which is Star Wars. Just in case you don't know, we love Star Wars. But this is taking place in the High Republic era, which is an era that Star Wars is kind of going to for a lot of their content that they're really starting to develop, which takes you to a lot of Jedi and Sith and more of that stuff. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. I've been reading, some of the comics and some of the books, and it's a pretty cool era. I want to say it's something like 800 years before the events of the Star Wars movies, which, fun fact, you get Yoda in this because Yoda's young in this.
Yeah.
So he's so old, we still get a little Yoda action going. Get my hands on.
I need you to tell me if you can hear it. All right, you ready?
Yeah. Let's try this.
You know what? Let's do this layout.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, June 4th, I think it's coming out.
Yeah.
You know, when I was out, I bet you'll never figure it out. Huh. Is that the same one I saw earlier? Yoda.
Yeah.
Is this a fan version of this?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. This is the one I saw.
Are you sure you didn't see the fan version?
I don't know. So, all right. So there you go. The one I saw, it was a clip. It was on Twitter, and it was it it started really cool. Like all the kids were there, the Padawan or the younglings, right,
Yeah.
or whatever. They're all there. And it's like, okay, cool. And then teachers there and talking, and they're just having a little conversation. And then all of a sudden, what's Trinity from the Matrix shows up.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe no, that is the right trailer. Hold on, we just watched the wrong one then.
It said the first
you
look
just threw
at the.
me off. Yeah. Maybe that was a teaser or something like that.
Oh shit! Hold on. Showing
Oh.
All right, give me a second.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I was like,
So it just real quick while you're looking that up, the kind of description for this is an investigation into a shocking crime spree. Pits a respected Jedi master against a dangerous warrior from his past. As more clues emerge, they travel down a dark path where sinister forces reveal all is not what it seems.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do this again. Take two.
Take two, baby.
Take two.
I love podcasting.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm in. I'm in. Still in. Totally. I like the voice of this guy.
Yeah.
And
Stop. That's fine.
Oh. I'm still in here.
They should have the next kid say "NIC rain."
Then I'm out.
Why?
And it looks like the Matrix. Out.
Well, hand-to-hand combat. You can't have hand-to-hand combat.
You can. What's up, Duke? What's up, Cold? How we doing?
Yeah.
I don't care.
No, we're good. Yeah, you can watch trailers and react to them. We've done that. You used to do that for part-time nerd all the time.
If we do,
but you know what this is, right? This is just trying to know how what I'll tell you here in a second. That right there is awesome.
Yeah.
And all the lightsaber duels and battles, big old wars going on. Yes. 100% in on that. But that reminds me of Ezra in Ahsoka.
Yeah.
He was fighting he wasn't using a lightsaber. He was fighting using the Force. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that.
Lame.
You're lame.
I'm not lame.
You know, it's very lame.
But yeah, I saw it and I go, oh, Jesus Christ. I was at work too and I said it so loud. I was like, anybody else? What, dude? I think it's because that last Matrix movie they made, it sucks so bad that I'm like, I don't even want to see Trinity anymore. I'm like, loved her in the first 3. God dang it. And then she's here. I'm like, oh, you're killing me. You're killing me. And I wanted to love it because I talked about, how much I was looking forward to this and whatever. Yeah. For some reason, it's not coming out on May 4th. It's coming out on June 4th. So we got that going for us. It's not, Star Wars Day, and I've had problems with the other shows. Obviously, I don't like a lot of them because they're kind of garbage.
Oh,
right.
I mean,
they're not, they look nice.
Andor's pretty damn good.
Andor's the best, man. Andor is probably the best out of them. I just didn't like, what the hell? I didn't like Kenobi. I just did not like. I wanted really to love it so much, but
because you got violent, just tearing shit up Vader.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. And I want more of that.
All it was is babysitting Leia time.
Here's what I want. I want a Vader series where it takes place after the original trilogy, where he's going around and he's hunting down the Jedi and killing them.
What do you mean after the series? After the first?
After the first trilogy? That's after the first trilogy.
Well, when people say the first trilogy, I think of 4 through. I think of A New Hope.
Yeah, that's what
he's dead.
I'm sorry. Not after the first 3.
Okay, so you're talking. When you say the first 3 again, you're talking about the prequels,
right?
Yeah.
After the prequels, where he's going around and he's just going around and hunting down Jedi and killing them. And you get some of that in some of like the Star Wars games, right? But give me a series of that and because he's just so violent and just.
I don't know why they don't give us that. It seems like everyone is so tired. Like, I don't want anything. Why does everything got to be around the
Skywalkers?
Skywalkers. I'm like,
Skywalker saga.
I mean, Vader was kind of cool. You know what I mean? Like him being mean. You didn't get a lot of that brutal shit. You got a taste of it,
but you did in Kenobi, right?
Well, you got there also with what the hell was that? The movie that came out that bridged. It was before. It was
Rogue One.
Rogue One. At the end, he's just mowing through that. I lost my shit, dude.
Oh, I lost it when he was going through and just.
I'm telling you,
you're sitting there and you see that dark hall and the red lightsaber just lights up, and I'm just like,
yeah,
let's can go.
Yeah. By the time he gets with the when he gets with Kenobi or whatever, Kenobi's old. He's already older and he's already kind of done. You know what I mean? He's not as mean, but he's just like, I'm just dead inside.
When he's going through that town though, and just pulling people, and just killing them, right? Just pulling random people. And his first battle with Kenobi was very violent, where he's just whipping Kenobi around like a little rag doll.
Did you ever watch that? That it was that fan made.
No, I've got it written down. I got it written down.
Jesus Christ, I might just put it on here. I mean, I think it was crazy awesome.
I'm gonna have to check that out. I got it.
Can I put that on from here?
I don't know, man.
Let me see. I'm gonna try. Should we try it?
We got nothing else going on.
I mean, we ain't got nothing but a couple beers. Is it gonna have to? Yeah, continue as a guest, man. Man, TikTok sucks. Like the stuff you see on TikTok
you're getting ready to get us kicked off.
I'm sorry. We're never on there.
You can't say sucks. You can't say sucks on TikTok.
No, it's great. Everybody loves it here.
Everything's positive.
Best thing in the world, man. Best thing in the world.
I like cookies.
Oh, it won't do it. Will it not do it?
I don't know. It might not.
Yeah, I got to sign in and all this other stuff.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
I don't even care anymore. I mean, I guess I really could go find it, but I just don't care. Maybe I'll save it for. I'll put it on the Patreon. How about that?
Okay.
Little reaction, because I tell you what, it's like if you catch you like when you're hungover or something, you're just like it gets you in the feels a little bit. Like you're like a little sad or whatever. It's like,
man.
Oh, I gotta go find it.
Oh man. Was there ever a Jabba spinoff? If not, I want one. Yeah, I'd be down. But no, there was not.
They had Jabba in the first 3 as well, so it's kind of like, all right,
we got it. Yeah. You get some HUD action in the Clone Wars cartoon series, but yeah. I wouldn't. It'd be okay. Be all right with it. I mean, you gave Boba a series, right? And he had less screen time than Jabba did.
All right.
You find it?
Yeah.
Yeah, put the cans on. Cans on. Cans on. Here we go.
Hold on, we're gonna put it back up on the screen. Now this is TikTok, so it's gonna be crazy looking at it, but you should be able to get it.
Yeah, I get the gist of it.
When you get sound.
Got it.
This is crazy. Sorry if you're listening to this on
TikTok,
your Facebook or YouTube or TikTok. If you're live on TikTok, yeah, we're watching TikTok videos at this point. Wish I could make this full screen. I think I did. I should go check this out in the ones. Few minutes of just getting it done.
Yeah.
I like how they got his face in there too, Alec Guinness,
right?
He went down and you hope it's just like, come on, man. No. Yeah, so he's picking shit up at him. There you go. Can you hear the sound? Better. Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. It didn't finish it.
Part 2.
Subscribe now and go follow somebody.
You're gonna go over to their page and look for part 2, and then you'll never find it. I look through every video. God. But that's the thing that I wish you would get more in the Star Wars, in the movies, the stuff that Disney is doing, or Lucas, the duels like that, right? Like that's where the fan work picks up, where you just have these awesome lightsaber duels. And that's what I'm really hoping for with the High Republic stuff that they're bringing out, because it's going to be a lot of Jedi and Sith, and it's more about the Force, right? So
yeah, when I saw that, I was like, this is freaking awesome. I thought it was amazing. So yeah, go check it out. You can actually get, like I said, that was 2 minutes long. I think the whole damn thing is like 3 or 4 minutes long, but it's pretty damn good. I hope someone drops a lightsaber and tries to catch it.
What's up, Lee? How's it going?
Lee's in the house. Oh God, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just gonna all right, let's see what happens here. But if it gets real stupid, I'm just gonna I'm out. Like I lost it on Ahsoka. Like it was just too. How many? You know what? I should have played a drinking game of how many times it was like a long pause or a sigh. I would have been shit faced in fucking 45 seconds.
That's not accurate.
Like,
you cannot get drunk in 45 seconds,
dude.
I will take that bet.
Yeah, I would have been.
What are my odds? What odds am I getting? Let's do this. We're making this bet.
I would have been absolutely S-housed in 45 seconds, dude. And if you kept it going, if you somehow didn't get hammered in 45 minutes, you would have alcohol poisoning in about 30 minutes.
That's a lot.
That show sucked so bad, and I wanted to like it too. I really did, and because I like Ahsoka, and who was it? The blonde haired chick. I don't even know what her name was in that movie.
I can't remember.
I remember her smoking a cigarette, riding around in a little. I saw the video of her riding around in a like Luke's speeder, smoking a cigarette. They should have kept her as mean as she was in the first scene, just ruthless in the rest of them. Like, she started losing her edge a little bit, and I think that, boy, she was vicious. Yeah, and I need more of that. I mean, she was so damn mean.
Drunk in 45 seconds, drinking a fentanyl pill. It's gonna be more than 45 seconds. I'm taking that bet every time.
But yeah, I'm looking for. I need something. I understand that these are, you always tell me like they're made for kids. Like a lot of these shows, I don't think are made for children or even like
Star
teens.
Wars is made for kids.
Well, but I'm saying, but these shows are a little bit more advanced and different. Like a 6-year-old is not going to.
Kids are more advanced.
Yeah, more advanced these days
than they were.
No, I'm telling you, they're making it for adults, and adults are just ripping them apart.
I don't know,
but yeah, no, like superhero movies and shit like that. It's like, yeah, I mean, I get it. Just like this, it's like, yeah, it's kind of made for a younger generation. It is. I'm just so damn tired.
Here's your problem. You don't know how to just relax and have fun. You're so caught up in pissing all over everything that you see. Like, you're not happy unless you're tearing something apart.
That's not true.
That's where you find your pure joy.
I told you I really liked Ted Lasso.
You've got a smile on your face right now because you just got done tearing apart Ahsoka.
Oh God, it sucks so bad.
Yeah.
It's cool. You get Anakin in there though, which I liked. And in that little moment where she's like dead, but she's not dead. The whole show is based on her. She's not dead. And but the rest of it kind of sucks.
It doesn't.
But
that's also like
who's Ian McGregor's wife in that thing with the green lady?
Hera?
Yeah, Hera, right? Herrera.
Hera. Hera Syndulla.
She kept me going.
Yeah.
Like I was in on every scene she was in.
Oh yeah.
And the cameraman knows what he was doing.
Yeah, yes.
That guy was, you know what? We gotta secure some assets here.
But also like I'm like fully like invested. Like I've watched all of Clone Wars. I've watched all of Rebels.
Mm-hmm.
I've fully engulfed into everything. So especially like with Rebels, like I really enjoyed Rebels, and to see those characters come to live action, I thought was really cool, and I really enjoyed. And Ahsoka's probably damn near close to my favorite character in Star Wars. But you see her from when she becomes a Padawan all the way through to now, right? And you just see her journey and all the trials and tribulations she's gone through, like when she leaves the Jedi Order and all that. So I'm just invested in it.
I'm a big fan of reels and TikToks, things like that, when they do the alternate universes and stuff like that for them, where she was actually trained by Obi-Wan, or right. And Anakin was trained by Qui-Gon and whatnot. So that I really enjoy that, and I get a little bit. I'm like, okay, this that's really cool stuff, and I look forward to those videos when they come out, and so I'll give this a go as well. No big deal. I'll watch it, but we'll see how it goes.
Okay,
we'll see how it goes.
See, he's smiling because he's like, I'm going to piss all over this so much.
And I think I'm going to play some. I'll try to get some those clips that I'm talking about. Maybe I'll leave them on the Patreon, patreon.com/strikeout. And we'll do some maybe some analysis. We'll talk about them one night or something like that where we're having a beer. Do you have anything else on that little list of yours over there?
I don't that you want to talk about else on my list
because I'm done.
You're done.
Yeah. You're done. Because we're going to do SB Fantasy Football. We got a Dynasty show we're going to record tonight. We're going to do a special review about this beer as well. I'm sure we have to do a Patreon video. Have you done a welcome for Jay yet?
I have not. We've discussed. We've talked. I've welcomed him personally. Personally, I asked him if there's anything he would like for us to drink.
Yeah, and
he said, "Hey, if you guys ever find yourself in a beer drinking competition, I'd love to see you guys drink goat piss." And I said, "I'll run it by Rapid Dave. He's probably out though, but I might be in.
Jason Perez in the house. What's up, dude?
What's up, Jason?
How you doing?
But yeah, I mean, it's just
Jesus. All right, let's get out of here.
All right.
But yeah, tonight we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna do a SB Fantasy Football. We're gonna do a recording on that, talk about some Dynasty League stuff and whatnot. Just keep it real quick, real easy, and then we
got a Patreon video we're gonna do.
Yeah, we gotta knock this beer review out.
Some stuff we're gonna do
for a quick beer review. That is.
Yeah, we got 2 we're gonna do. I got one that we're gonna do as well. So looking forward to that. But thank you guys so much for watching, for joining us, for spending some time with us. We know your time is precious, and we appreciate you spending it with us. And we're sorry we will let you down again. But as always, I'm Alan.
Rapid Dave.
We'll talk to you guys later. Deuces.
Oh, it's going to auto do it this time. Oh, get it.
Thank you for listening to Strikeout Beer.